Well, I had one lure interpreter installed, and I've uninstalled that. I don't have any lure IDEs installed that I can see. So I've got no idea why it isn't working. But it isn't working, so we can't do that. So where are we? We are Hamburg Hanover. Let me change the promo. BR103. So we are going to be running the BR103 on Hamburg Hanover. This is our German special, made slightly less special because we can't do the 143. And I've been practicing the 143 today. Got it. Good morning. Please make your engine ready to go and start your run with collecting your coaches nearby Wedel. Right. These aren't expert line. PZB can only be switched when not driving and the reverse is set to off. Oh, fair enough. I'll try it. PZB on. See, I said PZB would be used. Right. So we're going to Wedel for our coaches. Show that. So it's round via there. Now what I want to know is, are we set to the correct path? Ah! Where it is. Yeah, close enough, we can keep going. Hang on, we're going backwards. Stop going backwards. Ah. Today's going so well. I even responded to my first SIFA. There you go. What am I doing wrong now? Why is it going the wrong way? What is going on here, folks? I'm about ready to give up with this. This is this is getting silly now. Let's take the dynamic brake off. Maybe it'll let me apply power now. Ah, okay, the dynamic brakes were on, so it wouldn't let me apply power. There we go. So we're in press the space bar because that's what I've been using today on the 143 to do the SIFA. Never mind. So we're in restricted monitoring, which means that I'm limited to 45 kilometers an hour. Oh, I just knew this would be a fun one, but I didn't think it'd be fun for all of those reasons. So we're in restricted monitoring for a bit. I can't see what the next signal is, so is that green? That's a green. Right, I shall free myself up, which means we're now okay for about 40 kilometers an hour. Then we can get up to 60. Yes, it does indeed, Tails. It makes complete sense. I should have checked all the brakes were released before proceeding. I'm used to the dynamic brake not being applied because it isn't on most locos. But that's fine. It was a mistake. It is now rectified and we are going. Oh dear. Right, where are we at? 60. We get the 80 in a minute. That's the distant repeater. Set the screen. Just want to check the path. So 3 kilometers to get to where we're going. So welcome to everybody on the channel. There's quite a few of you. I've already said hi to a bunch and I can't remember who's joined since, so apologies, but welcome. And thanks for the follow, Welshie19904. Much appreciated. So today we're doing a German special, and in this particular bit we're going to run the BR103 Hamburg, and is any of those green lights mine? Or red lights mine? That looks decided. Oh no, that's the main line and I'm turning right. Alright, okay. Panic over. But I do have a red light coming at 60 mile an hour, kilometre hour speed line coming up. At this point I am just waffling. That was the SIFA alarm because I didn't catch it in time. This has made it all the more tricky to drive because of the laptop keyboard. The controls for operating PZB are actually not in the really nice, very sensible positioning that they're in on a normal keyboard. But we'll do our best to figure something out. So we're in 1000 Hertz monitoring now. And 1000 Hertz monitoring means I need to be down to 85 kilometers an hour, which doesn't seem to be a problem. I don't know about external views today, Jesse. I'll see what I can do. Driving these German locos with all the PZB on, you need to sit in the cab and watch what you're doing. So I will see what I can do though. Okay, I've got a caution signal coming up. Let's have a quick look on the outside. There you go. There you go. See, the SIFA's already going off. So what's the PZB saying? So we're still in 1000 Hertz monitoring. Now I'm going to say to all the German users, I probably should be doing a lot better than this. Okay. Yeah, I'm not very good at this PZB stuff. But I've already told everybody that, so I shouldn't need to tell you again. That's why I haven't done it fast. So we just acknowledge that. We're back on the 1000 Hertz monitoring. I love PZB because you get absolutely no notice that you should do something. You should just know because you're paying attention, which is great unless you're chatting to people. Yes, we can do external views of stations. That's a good shout, Doug. Metal 1248.0. That's good. So, welcome Lee Girdlestone, Rob Allen, Welshie, Curly Fries Gaming. Good to have you with us. Got a 40 limit coming up, so I'm just going to apply the brakes to get down to that 40. I should certainly be able to play with that hard. That'll at least give me a bit more room to see what's going on in the cab. Engine Vettel, be prepared for a red shunt signal. Request a pass from the dispatcher by pressing tab. And with PZB activated, I will need to hold the Del key to pass with Bifel 40. Okay? To be honest, PZB is one of those things that it is worth the pain to learn to use, because A, it just feels much more authentic when you've learned how to do it. It's so much more rewarding. It's like learning to drive the steam engines properly. It really is very much worthwhile doing. So going past the caution signal. Okay, apparently that didn't have a PZB magnet on it. I'm confused now, but okay. Welcome MB68DK. So I'm going to have to, at this point, press tab. I got an approved, and then I'm going to have to press the Del key, assuming I've got the right Del key, otherwise we're going to have a problem. That's it. The FL40 light came on, so we're clear for proceeding on. Answer that. There's always stuff happening in the cab when you've got all this stuff switched on. HP2 is now 1000 Hertz. Okay, alright. These are all the intricacies I'm sure I will pick up eventually. I'm going to try and do all of my German trains now with PZB on, because you know what, sometimes you just have to throw yourself into it and just get on and do it. Otherwise you're never going to learn. Welcome, Rat Devil. Right. Can't pull up to these coaches. I'm just going to keep mashing the Q key while we do this. I'm not going to get any kind of rewards for timings here. I can't possibly, but I think if we get to the end and we haven't had any emergency breaks, I'm going to consider that a personal gold medal, and I don't care what the game says. Right. Right, we've coupled up. Well done. Switch to the other cab and go to Hamburg 6 to pick up your passengers. Departing on Hamburg at 9:47. Right, so the other HUD now. Boom. Right, we're ready to go. That HUD days. Oh, I don't know, I like the 143. I really do. It's a nice loco. Welcome Locutus, Gaza and Sammy and Daniels. Yes, all my brakes are released. They weren't at the start though, yeah. But they are now. Or they should be. Yeah, they're all released. Right. Should be heading back onto the main line in a minute. What? Oh no, I don't know what I've done. What did I do? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. Right, let's release the brakes and try that again. So much for that gold medal I was going to award myself. Brakes are all off. Cut power. There we go. We're moving again. I'd like to know what I did there, though. I don't know what I did wrong there. Was I going too fast? I thought I was in a... or did I miss the SIFA? I guess I missed the SIFA. That's the only thing I can think of. Welcome Elite 620. Is that... Oh, I got a green light down there. Oh, I got a red light. That looks like 2 greens to me. Yeah, I'm taking it easy. I'm driving cautious. I'm driving afraid. Part of me wonders whether I would have been wiser to do PZB without the SIFA going on all the time, but you know what, I said I'd throw myself in the deep end, and I'm drowning, so I hope you're happy. That was the green, so where's... okay, we don't have a difference. Wilhelmsburg is the next one. Move that down so I can see the SIFA a bit better. Now I'm speeding. Slow down. Yeah, thanks Doc, but there will be many PZB fails of this, I'm certain. Pretty much every signal that requires PZB, probably. I'm catching a lot of the SIFAs before the alarm goes off though, so I'm pretty cool with that. Next stop is Hamburg, 5.83 kilometers. This scenario is 70 minutes, bang. Right, so we're coming into Hamburg. We're actually going to be not too far off the on time. What's going on? The scenario's got map time built in. Check the light, lots of lights here. I'm going to hope that the green one's mine. Yeah, I'm going to live in that cloudy bubble in my head and assume that the green light is mine. Hey there, Yellow Ribbon and Sergeant Salt. Welcome back this evening. That's correct, Doc. Oh, I obviously missed the ZS3V. Stop looking at the chat there. Oh, I'm back in the 120 again. I'm confused now. There's nothing on that ZS3 or ZS3V. Oh, I'm looking like a right donkey tonight. Never mind. So we've already lost 600 points because all of a sudden the speed limit dropped from 120 to 60 for about 2 wagons. I don't quite know why. I probably missed something. So ZS3V didn't give us any indicators. That's telling us we're dropping to 100 km/h speed limit, which I know. And that's telling us that we've got a 60 at the next signal, which is cool. I can handle that. Let's start slowing down for it, in fact. I did not put it in emergency. Oh, SIFA. Again. I must have missed that SIFA going off. I'm going to be an expert at restoring from a stop though. You know, I'm going to be an expert at that. So now I'm going to be late. That's alright, Joshua. I'm not doing it to get a good score. I'm doing it to show some German trains and some German safety systems and have a good time. And yeah. Who said I was an expert, Fringe? No one said no one said I was an expert. Expert at putting the emergency brake on. I didn't even hear an alarm that time. Oh, that probably was PZB. Oh dear. This goes on much longer. I'm just not going to bother with the PZB for the next one. This is just getting ridiculous now. Power's on still. Turn the power off. Now I can clear it, and then we can go. I'll upset it not too much. I've got brakes anywhere else. Oh, I have to twiddle the brakes, don't I, for it to release them. I missed a BR2. Alright, fair enough. Right, come on, let's do better. We're in 60 limit. Hey, welcome back, hot dog. PZB is not connected this SIFA, no. You can switch them on and off independently. I think I've got a red light here, so I'm going to come to a stop for that. Oh, unless I'm turning. Oh, I'm probably turning here, actually. Yes, I am. I'm changing lines. .60 on the ZS3. Clear the SIFA. Oh, shit. I was just thinking I probably should have acknowledged that. I might just stick to SIFA. I can handle SIFA. There's a level of concentration required which is not stream compatible. I hope I didn't swear. If I did, I do apologise. Oh dear. Well, this was always going to be an exercise in humility. Believe it or not, and you probably won't believe it, but believe it or not, I actually used to be quite good at driving these about 18 months ago. I learned how to drive with PZB on the 143 and had it cracked. But the problem is, with like a lot of things, you don't drive them for such a long time, you get out of the habit and you get into other bad habits. You know, like not looking at the signals. I am still not sure. Ooh, that's probably not done it any favours. Thanks, Steve. Oh, this will be uploaded. Like I said, exercise and humility. Everyone can laugh at me from afar. A long way, bang. A long way. It's a 70-minute scenario, and at the rate I'm going, it'll be 170 minutes. Minus 937. I think we're going to set some records in this scenario. Yeah, I didn't need to press the result button for that one, okay. Where are we going? Mecklefield, platform 2. Hey there, Ryan MTP, welcome to the show this evening. Oh, I thought the target was 50. Alright, I'll try and keep it below 40. Probably to that red line, I guess, which is at 35. Welcome to Tornado Ben, UK Thoroughbred, PSP Games and Ryan MTP. Mecklefield in 2.1 kilometres. Thanks for the follow, Ryan MCP, much appreciated. Plenty of runs on the 123 and T on YouTube, bang. I will do them again, but there are plenty of other trains to drive other than doing the same things over and over again. Can you drop it in a message to me, Fringe? Otherwise I'm going to miss it, I'm afraid. Don't think about it as complicated, Russell. Think about it as an opportunity to learn and get more out of the gameplay. I mean, this is, if you run this without all the PZB, it drives like every other train. You're running with the PZB, all of a sudden the whole experience of driving this train is quite different. And I mean, that's a good thing. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit frustrating at first, perhaps, when you're trying to learn how to do it, as you can tell. But I think once you get the hang of it, the reward, just like on a steam engine, the reward from actually having to do things and getting it right is really quite substantial. Hey there, Crazy Dino. Right, how are we doing? Ridiculously late. Excellent. I don't have a map, Ryan, so I can't answer that, I'm afraid. Fortunately, the SIFA doesn't go off once we're stationary. Right, time to go. I don't know again. That's wrong again, haven't I? No, that's all fine. No, we're going. Excellent. Nothing to worry about on there, so that means we're good to go. Oh, too fast. Keep pumping the notches up so we can keep the speed accelerating at a good rate. Next stop is Vincent, platform 3, in just a bit under, or just a bit over 14 kilometres. It's on the list to do, Russell, but I can't give you an exact day when I'm going to do it yet. I might do it maybe sometime this week. I think it seems like a good idea. At least I shouldn't make too much of a mess of that. He says, speaking way too soon. Thank you for the Steam message, Pete Burr. I can only assume that your sarcasm is amazing. Put a bit more power on, let's get up to the 160. We can do 200 kilometers an hour in this thing. I'm running a 160 at the moment. Yeah, the record's about minus 80,000, I think, isn't it? In one of my brighter moments. Right, this is not a shining example of how to drive these locos, it's what happens when you haven't practiced. Oh, we're breaking the speed limit, come on, slow down. Can't apply brakes until the notches are all off, and it's slowed down anyway, excellent. Got 40 people on the stream tonight watching my humiliation. Yeah, the SIFA. Sort of getting the hang of SIFA. It's this whole PZB thing that's causing me a problem. Nothing on the ZS3 or ZS3V, good. So we'll keep going. My frame rate at the moment is about 22. again, nothing to worry about on the signal post there. Sorry to hear that bang. That one alarm goes off and I struggle to remember what the heck I'm doing. Hey there, Mishka and Frank. What's up, Fur? Welcome to the stream this evening. Where are we at now? 4.7 kilometres. I'm currently running about 21-22, Peter. This would possibly be easier if I ran it on a bigger screen, so that a bigger resolution, so I could see the signals from further away. I could have sped up there, but keep up. Vincent in just under 2 kilometres. I pressed acknowledge that time. I did actually press acknowledge, or did I get penalised because I did and I shouldn't have? Oh, I was possibly going too fast. What was that? Oh, I should have been doing 165 if I was doing 165. Evening, Classic. Right, let's get show on the road. No, the point is, Bangkok. See, if I was actually driving a German train, this would be stopping me from making lots of accidents and things. That is the entire point, Bangkok. These are safety systems, and they're here to prevent accidents, which they are quite accurately doing. Because clearly, if I was doing what I was supposed to do, then I wouldn't have this problem. Oh dear. Right, this train works fine, Bang. Absolutely fine. It's me that doesn't work. Don't work. I don't know. Come to a stop. We're currently about 3 minutes late, so there'll be another few hundred points down. I'm supposed to stop here, aren't I? Why isn't it not letting me open the doors? One of those, is it? Let's reverse back up a little bit then. Hey, you've got the doors to open. Right, so what we got here? Going to Utzen. So Vincent, Lüneburg, Bad Bevensen and Utzen. Cheers, James 1260. I don't think you're going to miss too much tonight. Right. There's a whole lot of red there, but there's green here, so I'm going to go with that. It's not so much the most challenging scenario, it's the most, having PZB on any loco will make it probably one of the most challenging locos you've ever driven, until you get the hang of it, and then it's not a problem. Hey there, Stephen Epps. Welcome, Gaza. So where's the next one? Lüneburg in 16.5 kilometers. Oh, dark, harsh. I would love to see some Swiss railways. When are you going to make some for me? We're getting green lights. I can apparently use PCB on green lights. Wind it up. How many BBP? All of them, Ed. Pretty much all of them. If there was a place to mess it up and get emergency brakes applied, I've pretty much done it. Yep, I've actually lost count. I can't count that high. Six and a half kilometres. How did it suddenly drop to 160? What did I miss? What about my speed? This is how you get your minus 80,000, Steve. You miss a speed drop from 200 to 60. Just in time to get it to 160, I'm going to go back up to 200 again. It did come up. I just missed it, did I? Oh, okay. Alright, fair enough. Stop talking about food. Oh, I'm on a diet. You're making me ill. Yeah, that was a cool speeding penalty. But I stopped paying attention to the score ages ago. You know, when it went to minus 600, that was basically when I lost interest in the score. That's the advanced warning coming up for the 110, so I'll just keep slowing down. Hey, the real Dogger, welcome to the channel this evening. Just arriving at Lüneburg. Hey, welcome CAD. Thanks for joining. Jesse, I just saw your comment. It's not a bad scenario at all. Problem is me. The loco and the scenario are doing everything they're supposed to. Right. We're stopped. I think while everyone's talking about food, I'm just going to stop paying attention to the chat window. So apologies for everybody else. I'm on a diet, I'm bloody hungry, and sorry, apologies for the swear word there. I am very hungry, and I don't need it, to be honest. Right. Let's get moving. Yes, the train has a passenger view. Very nice it is too. Hey there, ex-northerner. Welcome to the channel this evening. I just realised I put some new backgrounds. Let's have the right background, shall we? Let's at least get the background right, even if we can't get anything else right. I did it to annoy you, Ed, to be honest. Welcome, Terminator. Good to have you with us this evening. We've got 140 coming up. Get off emergency brake. Sometimes wish it was harder to press it into emergency brake. I'll have a look at doing an action cam once we get past this, because there's not a lot to see here from an action cam perspective. Oh, I'm giving the brake blocks some excellent testing. So 14 kilometres now to Bad Beventon. Oh, thanks, Dark. Hey, welcome Chroma to the stream this evening. It's got as much time as it's got left, Bang. I haven't a clue because it's taking a bit longer. To 160. Well, so far we don't seem to be doing too bad for lights. Although I do have 140 I need to worry about, so let's get that dealt with. Hey, Omsi Soccer. Welcome back. P28 Eagle, welcome back. Come back, American trains, all is forgiven. That. Speed up, we're in the high speed section. Welcome, George. Thanks for joining the channel this evening. Good to have you with us. 160 coming up. Welcome Dean and Sigurd, welcome to the channel this evening. Aiming a bit too far there, too fast, slowed down too much. Wait for everything's in the train. That's a heck of a deal, Acus. Nice one. I love the 442. It's a great loco unit module. Doors open. Alright, well, we actually got some positive score there. Do you think I'll get my minus 4,000 clawed back by the end of the scenario? .140 limit. Oh, sorry, that was the warning for the 140 we're coming up to. Hey Chris Boss, welcome to the channel this evening. Dean asked what scenarios we ran last night. We started off, I think, with Liverpool Manchester in a class 45, and we did an 08 on Hatchet Hill Quarry. Then in America we did the Acela, and in Germany I can't remember. Cheers Steve, thanks for joining this evening. And welcome, Michael B. Welcome to the channel this evening. Oh, that was it. That was the BR232 we ran in Germany. Thanks, Fringe. Hi Dean, this one is the Hamburg Hanover route. We're just heading into Utzen, which I believe is the final stop for this scenario. It is indeed. So we're due in there in about 4 minutes. Hey Pandotto, welcome to the channel this evening. That was last night was the Acela, and that was Trenton to New York City, Penn Station. Tonight is German night, so BR103, then the BR423, and then the BR111. Maintaining 140. We're down to about 5.5 kilometers now. Welcome back, LMS. Looks like we're getting green lights for the rest of the scenario. Possibly you'll get something more restrictive on the way into Utzen, since that's the end. Here comes Utzen. Up the power. We're actually below the 130 limit anyway, so that's good. And that was our last signal in, so short of messing a PZB up, we should be all ready to come in. Nearly messed a PZB up. There you go. Possibly left it a bit too late to put the brakes on here. No, we're doing fine. But the good news is we've actually made it a roughly on time, which is surprising. Points to a very generous timetable. Welcome South Palms, welcome to the channel this evening. Cheers, Yale Ruben. Thanks for joining. Right. Hey, honey custard cashew, yum yum. Thanks for following, much appreciated. Panda, if you go to trainsimlive.blogspot.co.uk, it was article number 2 a few days back. Well, run is over, have a nice day, and never come back to this country again. Right, so I'm coming back to this country again because the next scenario is in Germany. Right, changing route. Next scenario is BR423. And that's what